Early voting now underway in both of the Carolinas, and as we get closer to November 5th, experts expect political scams to increase. Juliana O'Rourke with the Better Business Bureau joining us now with some tips to help us stay safe from scammers during the elections. And Juliana, why are we seeing more political scams as we approach Election Day?
Yeah, so this time of year, as with any really big event, scammers are out. They are going to be calling you, they're going to be texting you, and they are going to be emailing you. So we want everybody to be aware. And I'm sure I may not even need to say this because everybody's already experiencing it.
Yeah, exactly. So what are some of the most common ways scammers target voters?
Yeah, so one of the big ways is via email. They will mimic some other campaigns. They'll send you an email unsolicited, hope that you'll click on the email and either will download malware to your computer or potentially provide them with some personal information that they can then use to try to steal your identity or potentially your money.
All right, very good. And you mentioned scammers may mimic candidates or political parties via email or maybe by phone, asking voters to donate or participate in a survey. So what red flags should people keep in mind there?
Yeah, so you always want to be very careful anytime somebody reaches out unsolicited. If they're texting you or calling you and they're wanting you to, register to vote, if they're saying you aren't registered to vote, if they're wanting you to fill out a survey or a poll, just be cautious as far as what kind of information they're asking for. Oftentimes, we want to make sure everybody knows when you go to a poll, what do they need? They certainly don't need your social security number. They certainly don't need your banking account information. So if somebody's calling you or texting you or emailing you and asking you for this information, it's a red flag.
Good point. Around this time, though, we are seeing more texts encouraging people to vote. But now there is this text to vote scam where fraudsters urge people to text their vote rather than voting in person or by mail. Can you share how this works?
Yeah, so they essentially just shoot you a text message and they want you to register to vote by text. And unfortunately, they are scammers. So not only are you pretending to vote, you're probably not going to show up in person on the day of to actually vote. Therefore, you kind of forfeit your opportunity to be heard.
All right. Well, I know we covered a lot about political scams in the last few minutes. So let's do a brief wrap up then of some of the election cybersecurity tips that voters should keep in mind.
Yeah, so you always want to make sure nobody's going to be giving you a prize to respond to them. So you want to make sure that that's one thing you're paying attention to. Like I said, hover over the links, any opportunity that you get, and trust your gut. If it doesn't feel right, it's probably because it's not.
Very good. We'll end on that note. Juliana, thanks.
Thank you.